talk a lot louder than you normally would.
I have a lot of voice usually.
We got a red dot, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hank Forster coming to you live from inside Ghoul Brothers, which is a newer haunted house to the Akron area, okay? Wanted to stop in with them. They're midway through their season right now. They got a couple weeks left. If you haven't heard of this haunted house, it is amazing. I did a walkthrough with the lights on. I probably won't do it with the lights off. I'm telling you right now. So I'm here with Dave. Hi Dave, thanks for having me.
Thank you.
All right, so this place, how long has it been around now? A couple of years, right?
This is our third season of operation.
Third season operation. They are located in the Manchester Road, Coventry area. They're behind the plaza, so you know where Acme is, the Manchester Road, Acme. You go further down the road, and right at the corner of Robinson. So Robinson and Manchester, if you just take a little left onto Robinson, and that takes you right to the plaza where Ghoul Brothers is located. Again, I walked through with the lights on. This place is super intense. I would struggle walking through here with the lights off, all right? So right now, Dave, go ahead and tell us your story. So you mentioned to me off camera that you're into the special effects and the makeup design and the scene and production scenes, if you will. So explain that all to us.
You want my background?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so I was born and raised in Akron. At a young age, I got into makeup effects, got into monsters, special effects for film, and ended up moving out to Hollywood. And Hollywood, I owned an effects studio, and I directed a low-budget feature, and I was out there for a number of years. And it ended up moving back to Akron in order to raise my family, but I wanted to bring a little bit of my experience in Hollywood and the quality and that sort of, I wanted to bring that effort back here and share with the fellow Ohioans. So that's something that I endeavored to do and took a number of years to get it open. And we spent a lot of money and a lot of resources to make a really excellent and different show. And I think it's something everybody will enjoy.
I'll tell you, the one thing I noticed is as you walk through the scenes and the rooms, there is incredible detail. First of all, the monsters and the effects scenes that are set up, it's very intense. So I'm openly warning you now, this is a good haunt in terms of if you want to be scared. I'll warn you now, all right? The sets, each one of the sets as you walk through is extraordinarily intricate. You can tell that he has literally brought Hollywood right here to Akron, all right? So give us an idea. What's a typical price range that you guys run?
Our tickets are, excuse me, our tickets are $20 for a ticket. We do have some online specials for families, like a family 5-pack, which is basically you end up getting one ticket for free with that. We've got group discounts online, but our tickets are pretty much $20. We don't change the prices on Saturday. We don't change the prices on busy days. We don't charge for parking. It's $20, and if you've got larger groups, we'll give you a discount.
Okay, so like you said, it's your third season. A lot of people, you know, when you look at the radius of a haunted house, okay, you know, there's a ton of haunted houses, as we talked about, in Ohio.
Right. And
they all serve like a different area and a different market, but in this case, you're not serving so much an area, you're serving a type of person. In terms of people that are into more intense haunted houses and they're into more scenery and more acting. There's a lot of stuff going on in this place, all right? There are just as many, if not more, monsters in this house than there are in other local houses that are around as well. So, what else do you want to tell us about this place?
Well, just to build on your point, there are haunted house attractions in the area that have one name but might have multiple attractions that you would go see. And so in those multiple attractions, we're saying that we would probably have more monsters than in our one attraction, which is a very dense haunted house experience, than some of them might have with 2 or 3 attractions that you might go to. So people always ask us, you know, how scary is it? You know, can we bring our kids? That sort of thing. And honestly, we've had adults who, you know, a 6.5 foot tall man that if you met him on the street, you probably would be imposed. You probably would you might cross the street. But we've got people like that are crawling on the ground to get away from our monsters. But meanwhile, we might have a 5-year-old or a 6-year-old, which we generally wouldn't recommend, but there are 5 and 6-year-olds that come through who enjoy this stuff, and they're laughing and having fun. Their parents are hiding behind them. So,
do you have a policy like some of the other ones I've been to? If they know like a kid's having trouble, or whatever, do you have a thing where you walk them through like? The one I've been to recently, they had like a little necklace they wore, like a no scare necklace.
Right.
Do you have anything policy like that at all?
Yeah, we have a glow stick necklace. We have a couple of things. We want people to have fun. I mean, we want to scare people, but we don't want to traumatize anybody. And sometimes you'll see, even adults who are hesitant, but we've got a glow stick necklace that they can wear, which tells our monsters to take it easy on them.
Okay.
Usually we see it on small kids, but sometimes adults.
Right.
But yeah, you just never know. But there are people. What happens often is we'll have groups that'll come in, and there'll be that one person who doesn't want to go through because they're freaked out. And so people are like, well, what do we do? Do we go home? Do we do this? Do we do that? They're giving their friend a hard time. So we want to be cognizant of that. We want to, again, make it a fun experience for everybody. So we've got some of our staff that will go through with them. We'll go through the haunt, kind of help them out. If we see somebody struggling along the way, we try to look out for that sort of thing. There's some people that are just going to freeze up and they're just having a horrible time. And we want to get them out if they want to get out. We don't want to force somebody to do something they don't want to. So we try to be very aware of that. And again, the goal is to entertain ultimately at the end of the night.
One thing I want to point out in addition about this haunted house, if you can see the room that we're in right now, it's an actual room, right? This is a corridor. There's scenes that are set up. A lot of the haunt is like this. In other words, you're in the room openly with the actors and monsters, all right? So it's not like your typical maze. There's a lot of open room and open space in this one. So keep that in mind. If you want to be on where you're separated by all the barriers, this is different, all right? So, but yeah, I can't emphasize enough. I mean, if we just look at this scene alone, you can see right here, I mean, they've got it set up so you're walking in and you're going into like what looks like almost like a bomb shelter with cubbies, and then here's your actual food pantry set up. And then there's dead guys, and I don't want to show all your stuff off, okay? But then at the end here, there's a big pig dude with an axe, right? And it's like as you're walking through, it's like what is real and what's going to move and what's going to jump out at me. So I did notice that the amount of detail, the attention to detail in each and every scene and set is just amazing. So make sure you guys check this place out. What else would you like to say before we wrap up here?
We're trying to build, and we've already got an excellent start, but we're really trying to build a world-class haunted house.
Right.
That not just Akron, not just Northeast Ohio, but Ohio and beyond. People will come from other states to go see haunted houses. So we've put the effort into it, we put the talent into it, the skills, the money. We're really trying to build something special, but ultimately it counts on having customers and people that support you,
right?
To help us to grow, to make it better each and every year, a little bit bigger, etc. And our goal is not to take people and turn them upside down and shake them and empty out their pockets with gimmicks and stuff like that. But ultimately, we want to entertain and make a really great attraction that people want to go to and that they'll cherish for a long time, which is kind of a strange word, but Halloween and haunted houses are becoming more and more popular. Halloween is like the #2 holiday in the nation now, and so we're trying to make a fun and safe experience that everybody can enjoy, and to give back to the community a little bit and to help build this community and bring business in from other communities and from other states to come and enjoy this as well. And in the end, it's a win-win for everybody. But ultimately, we need to have people that come and support us, and we look forward to scaring you.
So come on in, Matt. Come on in the can here. So Matt's with us here too, and Matt's just reached out to me to bring me on over today. You want to tell us about the website? How do they find you guys?
Straight13.com, and be aware of our location is in the Acme Plaza, Manchester Road. We're on the side of Robinson Avenue. Our parking lot is located behind McDonald's, so you can see our sign actually off of Robinson Avenue.
Right. So, and again, that's when a lot of times, a lot of the haunted houses in the Akron area, when you see them, they're like an individual building. This location is not. It's part of the plaza, so make sure you note that when you're trying to find it. Honestly, just follow the screams. That'll take you there, all right? So scream13.com, you can check it out. We'll put all this in the links afterward. Woot woot, go Matt. It's America. Twitch will saying that right now. All right, so and point being, you guys got to check this place out. All right, you got what, 2 or 3 more weeks left?
Yeah, we've got 2 weeks, basically 5 nights, Fridays and Saturday. This upcoming weekend, Friday and Saturday. We have the following week we're open on Halloween night, and then the weekend after that we're open on Friday and Saturday again. Generally 7:30 to midnight, and on Halloween night we're 7:30 to 10 o'clock.
Okay. So this is the first night, this is the first Halloween. I can't remember when that me and the wife don't have to work. So we don't have to work, and then she's got off the next day. We might try and come out. We're gonna be in a costume. Did we go through a costume?
We'll make special allowances for you. So.
Oh, jeez. Like, I'm already scared walking through with the lights on with no monsters. So I can't even imagine what it's gonna be like, the real thing, all right? Well, guys, I really appreciate it. I hope this helps get the word out to Akron and Canton area. Again, they're located, just 4 minutes from the junction of 277, 76. So they're easily accessible from the Akron and Canton area, and Wadsworth as well. Barberton area, this place is close, all right? Just up Robinson from Barberton. Come check them out.
Check us out.
Hey, that's all I got for now. I'll see you guys next on Sunday with the Odd Mall, whatever that place is. I still can't even say it right. Until then, I don't know where I'm going, but there ain't no sense of being late. Everybody out there, say goodnight, Shirley.
Good night, Shirley.